Welcome to the Ultimate Blue Room! What a game! What a game we have just witnessed at the home of rugby, Twickenham, and we are live courtesy of O2 Inside Line, and we've got three very, very special guests lined up to come and chat to us here at Twickenham and also to you live on Facebook. So without further ado, let's welcome Ben Teo, Jonny May and James Haskell! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for our three heroes. Yes. Now, James, I've known you a while, and you know as well as I do that I'm not that genned up on the laws of rugby. Let's talk about what happened today, because obviously as a professional rugby player, you know the laws, you know what goes on, but obviously the interpretation today was something different.
Yeah, I mean, I've looked at my Twitter, and it seems like every armchair pundits come out and misinterpreted what I said, as did the referee. I wasn't asking him what the rule was. I was asking what we need to do to make a breakdown, because he had no idea. 80,000 people had no idea, and we were just trying to work it out. But now everyone thinks I don't know what's going on. But as I said to him, listen, we just want some clarity about what he wants to see, so we can create a breakdown, because we all came here to play rugby, and that was 80 minutes of not rugby.
And I think you're, as one of the guys on the field, you're absolutely within your rights to ask the referee what's going on here. And eventually in the second half, we got to the point where we just obliterated the Italians. Simple as that. It's as simple as that.
Yeah, I mean, look, you know, they call it a test match for a reason. You're there to test us. We knew Italy would come here with physicality, with something different. You know, credit to them. They did very well. They were always going to try something. We understood pretty quickly what we need to do, but it's one thing to understand it, it's another thing to implement it. I don't think many people have faced something like that. But look, you know, with 3 games, 3 wins, we've got to make sure we keep the ball rolling.
Nice. So, Jonny, what was said at half-time? That's one of the questions from one of the members of the audience within the room. So where is Colin Arbour? Where's Colin? Thank you, Colin. Good to have you with us. And also Tom. Where's Tom in the O2 Blue Room? He's here somewhere. What was said at half-time, Jonny?
No, we just spoke about adapting to the circumstances a bit better, being a bit more direct, picking it through the breakdown, getting on the front foot, and trying to play a little bit more rugby. It was tough, but we knew we could break them down eventually, and just needed to adapt to the game.
We're so fast though, aren't we, Ben? We're so fast with the ball. Once we get going, there was a lot of quick ball and then straight out again, once again. That's something that we can be proud of as an England team.
Yeah, I think once we had some opportunity to get some quick ball out of the ruck, obviously our back showed what we can do. Unfortunately, we didn't get to show that in the first half, but I think we did very well in the second half.
Now, we're a team to be reckoned with in the second half of any test match that we've played so far. When do you think it's all going to come together, where straight from the kickoff, we're going to hit them hard?
Look, you've got to remember that every team that comes to Twickenham, or any team we play in this Six Nations, wants to beat us. You know, Wales last week probably played the best game of rugby they've played in a while. Were unbelievably physical. Italy came here, played a completely different game than they've ever played before to try to beat us. You know, Scotland in 2 weeks' time, again, is going to be a hugely physical encounter. I think, you know, we're... What? I remember my first beer as well, Chief. Yeah, probably past your bedtime, isn't it? Anyway, never mind. Sorry. We're live on Facebook. Stay calm.
We're live, James. Yes.
Yeah, we're
stay
live.
calm.
Good.
Yeah, stay
rugby,
calm.
yeah, rugby's the winner.
Yeah. So Ben, great start for you, and you scored as well. How does that feel?
Oh, it was a great achievement for myself to start my first test match. Just to be able to do the anthem and get straight out there and rip in. And then to pick up a try. Obviously, it was quite an easy try, but I'll take them when they come.
No complacency whatsoever. Easy try. Bosh, done.
Yeah, I just pretty much fell over the line, didn't I? So.
Jonny, what's it like within camp? Obviously, you know, performances like today, we come out victorious, but the first half was a little bit iffy. But there's such camaraderie within the camp. Everyone seems to just knuckle down when we're on the field, which is when it's most important.
Yeah, the thing is, we train so hard in the week and we're constantly getting better. We know by the end of the game we're going to be getting better and better, and we know we can take the opposition to a level they can't compete at because of the way we train. No, we're a tight group of guys. We're just determined to get better and improve, and the results are going our way at the moment.
Was Eddie all right at the end, James?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's probably frustrated as everyone. Obviously, we set ourselves a target of going 3 games, 3 wins. We achieved that. Maro Itoje turned to me at the end of the game and said, "We've just made the next 2 weeks hell for us. Just training-wise, we've got a lot of work to do. It's going to be pretty intense." Eddie did say in the media that if all the fans stayed behind, we'd play an extra 80 minutes of actual rugby if anyone wanted to do that. So.
Well, let's talk about training. We know that Eddie likes to wear you guys out, doesn't he? It's really tough. But that's what makes us such a good team come the second half, because the Italians just couldn't take the way we played in the second half. Is it tough in training camp, Ben?
Yeah, training's very tough. We're always looking to train above game intensity, and there's not much rest in our sessions, and they just keep getting faster and faster, and everyone's adapting. And then I think usually we always see the benefits in the second half.
How do you think this game is going to be assessed come film time? Because you guys sit down and watch film, don't you?
Yeah, I mean, look,
because I asked that, James, because it was something different. Clive Woodward said on ITV earlier on that he doesn't think he's ever seen something like that today in international rugby.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was a lot of people in the same boat. I just think from our point of view, there's obviously a lot of learning still to be taken from that, because you can break the game down. You've got to learn to adapt, and I think this side will be stronger for that. We spend a lot of time working off the field on different scenarios, different tactics. This is another one to put in the bank. So we now know that teams will try some of the most bizarre things against us. They will manipulate the rules to try and get a result. We'll go away and learn from that. We've got a big week next week. Last week's down week was probably the hardest training week we've ever had. Building into this week was very tough. Next week will be hugely tough, building into what is a very good Scotland team. Yeah,
let's talk about that, Jonny. Scotland, great performance yesterday, beat the Welsh. How are we going to... I'll say that again, shall I? Got a bit of a reaction. Yesterday, Scotland beat the Welsh. And because Scotland beat the Welsh, it means that Scotland are going to come into this game with a little bit of a chip on their shoulder, They're going to think that they can put in a performance at Twickenham against England, who are undefeated now in 17 games. So how are you going to knuckle down now, focus, step away from this game, because there's going to be a lot of talking points about it, obviously, because of the first half. But how do we just stop, start, collaborate and listen to Eddie Jones?
No, I mean, Scotland are very much a team that's improved a lot, and they've got a confidence about them at the moment, and they're playing very well. So we'll have to go away. It will be a completely different game, I'm sure, to what we had today. But as long as we work hard and improve, we'll come into this game as confident as them, and it'll be a great game.
All right, Ben, hoping for another start against Scotland?
We'll have to see what happens. You never know anything till at least Wednesday, so I'm going to be in there training hard. We're always competing Monday, Tuesday for our spots, and then Eddie lets us know who gets it. So just fingers crossed I'm involved.
Fantastic stuff. James, obviously, Doris, the storm came in. No drone flying recently?
Yeah, no drones this week. It's a bit sad, but the problem with this camp, more so than any other England camp, is that from 7 in the morning to 8 at night, we're flat out. There's no downtime, so the drone's been firmly put away. There's been no social media, there's been no nothing. It's just a lot of flat out working, unfortunately. Well, and also, Ben Teo's got a secret talent of creating memes. He's a fantastic man, and there's always someone on the end of the band train. Jonny May, you're a victim of a lot of the time, aren't you?
Look at your forehead, Jonny, all right? You want some TCP?
I'm fine.
All right, fair enough. Ladies and gentlemen, they are fantastic. The England team represented by Ben Teo, Jonny May and James Haskell. Give it up. Thank you very much for watching live on Facebook. Keep your eyes on this Facebook page, because we've got loads of stuff coming up in the future. But for now, good night, God bless. Come on, England!